Our next story is about how and why Grant County renamed a horse arena at the fairgrounds. Reporter Jeff Chu has the story.
All three Grant County commissioners honored Moses Lake's Gene Harwood Wednesday after Harwood gave the Grant County Fairgrounds a $50,000 donation. Harwood's daughter Debbie and her husband Al Roble joined Harwood at a small ceremony in front of the fairgrounds pavilion that now bears his name as a sponsor. Grant County Commissioner Carol Ann Schwartz gave Harwood a special fairgrounds ribbon thanking him for the donation. Schwartz was joined by fellow commissioners Cindy Carter and Richard Stevens. Harwood, who is about to turn 97 years old, said he was happy to make the donation to the fairgrounds. He said his children and grandchildren have participated in 4-H Grant County Fair animal events for many years.
This building, pavilion, has been sitting here for 4 or 5 years without a name on it. That's probably prompted me more than anything to make a donation to see my name up there. I'm overwhelmed by it. It's beautiful.
How long has Harwood and his family supported the fairgrounds?
Ever since 1950.
County Fairgrounds manager Jerry Gingrich said the donation started when Schwartz got a hold of him.
Phone call from Carolyn Schwartz, the county commissioner, and explained to me that we had a citizen interested in sponsoring one of our buildings, and she put him in contact with me. And one day, Gene Harwood walked into my office and said he'd like to sponsor the pavilion that doesn't have a name. Evidently, years ago when we built the pavilion in 2008, I believe it was, he at that time showed an interest in, similar to the Ardell Pavilion, was sponsoring it, but at that time he didn't have the cash assets. He had a lot of bonds and things like that. And now he's established a trust fund, and he wanted to have this as his legacy to his wife, his family, and to himself.
Gingrich explained how the $50,000 donation would be used.
We're actually going to use it to upgrade this to what we can to that extent. It's actually still in really good shape, and we appreciate his donation. We're going to look at other things that need improvement in the similar area. One of them is the restroom immediately behind here that's used by the people that rent this pavilion, and upgrading that or actually even replacing it. But we do get a lot of horses, horse groups in here. Cutting Horse prefers this pavilion. A lot of the 4-H groups prefer this pavilion. We asked him explicitly, you know, what would you like that money used for? And he said it's entirely up to us.
Gingrich said the Harwood Pavilion has long been nameless, sitting next to the larger Ardell Pavilion.
You know, everybody refers to the Ardell as the Ardell Pavilion, and this was always just Pavilion 2. Well, now it's the Harwood Pavilion.
I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
We'll be right back.